President Donald Trump has determined the United States is engaged in a non-international armed conflict with the drug cartels, according to the document notifying the Congress of its legal justification for the deadly United States strikes on the boats of the Venezuela. Also, the text of the document, which was reviewed by the Reuters and the Millennium on the Thursday, was briefed to the lawmakers by the Pentagon's top attorney this week as the expert questioned the legality of the killing suspected drug traffickers at the sea instead of apprehending them and their cargo. Also, the United States military has blown up at least 3 suspected drug boats in the past month and also killed at least 17 people in what the critics say is the latest effort by the Donald Trump to test the scope of his power as the United States president. The document describes those killed as unlawful combatants. Also, the document did not appear to provide any new legal rationale other than what Trump and his allies have said publicly, arguments that some former military, also lawmakers and lawyers, say failed to satisfy the requirements under the law of war. It was not clear if the determination was intended to provide a justification for future military strikes on the cartels or if it was mainly to explain the past actions. Donald Trump said on the Tuesday that his administration is considering attacking the drug cartels coming by the land in the Venezuela, actions that could also raise further legal questions. The document said that Donald Trump had determined that the drug cartels were effectively non-state armed groups whose actions constitute an armed attack against the United States. The president determined that the United States is in a non-international armed conflict with these designated terrorist organizations, according to the text of the document. The President Trump also directed the Department of War (DOW) to conduct operation against them and pursuant to the law of the armed conflict, it said, using the Republican president's preferred name for the Defense Department. The legal experts have questioned why the United States military is carrying out the strikes instead of the Coast Guards, which is the main United States maritime law enforcement agency, and why the other efforts to halt the shipments aren't made before resorting to the deadly strikes. Applying a new label to an old problem does not transform the problem itself, nor does it grant the United States president or the United States military expanded legal authority to kill the civilians, wrote Mark Nevitt, a former Navy lawyer who is now an associate professor at the Emory University. The Trump administration has argued so far that the strikes send a clear message to the drug cartels and noted that it designated them terrorist organizations earlier this year. Addressing a gathering of the senior generals and admirals this week in the Quantico, Virginia, Trump defeated the strikes by saying that each boat has enough narcotics to kill 25,000 people. He also said that the strategy was stemming the flow of the seaborne drugs through the Caribbean.